The Crown Prince has shown a lot of huge interest also in care when it comes into heritage and culture. And how do these meetings go when you meet with the chairman, of course, and the board as well, but the Crown Prince in Pacific also? Tell us about his passion when it comes into heritage and culture and Dar'iyya in Pacific.
You know, I can answer that question professionally as CEO.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take a different approach this morning. I'm going to answer it personally.
Okay.
As someone who's been in tourism for 50 years.
Okay.
I have never met a single executive at his age who's harder working, cares more, is in the details, and knows more about Dar'iyya than I'll ever know. And when I have my meetings with him and our team, you cannot believe how engaged. And he's not bossy. He doesn't say, you will do this, you will do that. What would make Dar'iyya greater? How do we get people here where people will see how beautiful it is? And he not only is the smartest guy in the room, you would be amazed at his visual acuity and his great sense of taste. But what's very interesting about him at his age, he has such a discipline and a strictness to preserve the culture and heritage. This is not a theme park. This is sacred. And he is so dedicated to that. All of us, when we sit at a table and listen to him talk, you should see the notes because he's a genius. I mean, he's thoughtful and he's kind and he listens. What do you think? What do you think? So he's an extraordinary human being and he's an extraordinary head of state. Yes. Well, the vision is that of His Majesty's and the Crown Prince, and here's what it is. The birthplace of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and in fact the birthplace of the Arabian Peninsula, is Dar'iyya.
Okay.
That's holy, that's sacred, that's not a theme park.
True.
Dar'iyya is to the kingdom what the Acropolis is to the Greeks, what the Colosseum is to the Romans, what Machu Picchu is to the Peruvians. This is the birthplace of a civilization.
True.
So now what happened is that 25 years ago, in his vision, when he was governor of Riyadh, His Majesty the King said, our birthplace has to be restored. So in his vision, he restored it where it became a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is now one of 5 in the kingdom and we'll have more. But then you get the dynamic Crown Prince.
Okay.
And when His Majesty and the Crown Prince team up for 2030, one of the big principles in 2030 is to make everybody from all over the world come to the kingdom to see one of the most beautiful countries in the world, see the birthplace of Saudi Arabia, and meet the wonderful Saudi society.
True.
So our mission is to make Dar'iyya one of the great gathering places of the world, and to make Tadef, the UNESCO World Heritage Site, one of the most recognizable icons in the world.